Okay, I'm going to have a split video. I got interrupted by an important phone call. So, a word from our sponsor came in. And then it came out. But I got my lower eyes done. I got some powder on. I got some bronzer on. Time for some blush. And we're almost done here. I even got my eyebrows on. Or my eye. Yeah, my eyebrows. Yeah, the others are lashes. Oh my God, I'm tired. Yes, my eyebrows on. So where was I? We were talking about that craziness that was Monsters of Rock 88, right? And Priscilla and I found this pregnant lady in the middle of the mosh pit. Oh my gosh. She was like 9 months pregnant, ready to pop at any minute. And she was in the middle of a mosh pit. And it's just like, what the hell? And so we got her out of there. We pulled her out. She couldn't find her boyfriend. She was so scared. Poor little thing. But we weren't scared, and we should have been. And we just had a really good time after that. And next thing you know, it was a free-for-all. You could sit wherever you want at that point. So we were walking up and down the stairs and in between the different bands, because let's see, it was Great White, Metallica, Dokken, the Scorpions, and oh, I just said their name. Oh, damn it. They were the headline. Van Halen. Van Halen. They were the headliners. It was actually Van Hagar at the time, because Sammy Hagar was their lead singer. It was not Dave. It was Sammy Hagar. And so, yeah, we were just having a blast, and it was about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and we were down on the floor area walking, and this lady starts to walk by me, and she is wearing a T-back, fishnets with the garter belts. She had on the leather bralette. She had one of those fisherman caps, those black ones. She had this beautiful choker. She had a whip, a cat o' nine tails in one hand, and she had a leash in the other hand as she was walking. Connected to the leash was a man wearing a Speedo underwear. That was it. They were black. I don't know if they were Speedo brand, but that's all he was wearing. He had a ball gag in his mouth, and he was blindfolded, and he was handcuffed. And she had his chain. He had a choker on, and she had the leash on his neck, and he was handcuffed in the front, and he was following her, and I started following them. I mean, she was gorgeous. She was like everything you've seen in the movies and everything. And I was like, what the hell? And Priscilla started following me. And then they go to the backstage, and they're led into the backstage, and the guy goes, sorry, miss, you can't come back here. And I was like, what was that? It was like, oh my God. Yeah, they did that. They did. And that was my first time ever seeing a dominatrix. I didn't get to meet her, but I followed closely behind her. I did say meet before that I met one. I didn't meet her, but that was like real and wild, and I was 14 years old, and I remember coming home from the concert and talking to my mom about it and telling her all about it and how we ran down to the stage, and then the whole Coliseum came down with us, and she said, I would have never let you go if I knew you were going to start a riot. And I was like, who said anything about a riot? And I didn't start anything. I didn't. I didn't start it. I'm a 14-year-old kid. just because everybody else thought the same thing. They got super excited when Metallica came out. You know, Metallica was the second band to come out to play. And they were super stoked. You know, what can you do? You just go with the crowd. You roll with the punches, you know, and but that was, you know, another time. It was 1988. It was super fun. We used to have so much fun going to concerts. And to me, it's not a concert if you're not going to rush the stage and try to get up close to see your idol that you're there to see. You know what I mean? Like sitting down in a chair and watching them play, you might as well watch them on TV. Nope, I'm going to get mine if I can. You know what I mean? And there was a big food fight before the headliners came out, and we were sitting on the right-hand side of the stage, and we were watching the food fight galore, and it was just super fun. And we'd been waiting like 2-3 hours for Van Halen to come out, and they weren't coming out, and they weren't coming out, and they weren't coming out, and people are screaming, you know, and they're chanting, and it's loud, and because this was a sold out concert, you know, and it's getting really loud. And so Priscilla says she had to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, okay. So we hopped off the stage and we started to walk towards the bathroom when the lights changed. Of course, the lights dimmed. Well, you know what that means. So did you think that we were going to make it back to the stage? Hell to the no. There were so many people there. We couldn't get there. We'd have been trampled. There was like everybody rushed the stage, right? So we lost our spots on the stage. And guess who was standing right where I was sitting? Van Halen himself, Mr. Eddie Van Halen. And he came out and started ripping his guitar, and look at, I spit, sorry. And he was tearing it up right where I was like, I was right there. I was right there. I could have been touching like his leg or something. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And that is, you know, that is just one concert that I've been to. I've been to, we saw the Doobie Brothers in the park at Miles Square Park. We saw, I got to see Stevie Nicks when I turned 18, because I did a video shoot for a all-girl heavy metal band called Bandit, and I got to do their makeup and hair. And they took me out because it was my birthday, and we got to see Stevie Nicks, and Tom Petty came out and sang with her, and Don Henley came out and sang with her. And then I know a few years later we went and saw Tom Petty touring the Great Wide Open. That was an awesome concert. We went and saw the Reggae Sunsplash. We went and saw Rod Stewart. We saw concert after concert after concert. And I'm telling you, you get up there as close as you can. You see your hero, you know, it's a once in a lifetime event, you know. But I actually got to see Tom Petty twice. And then this year, or 2 years ago, my husband and I got tickets to go see Billy Joel and Stevie Nicks, and that was awesome. And he still had a lot of his vision then, and we had floor seats 16 rows back from the stage, center stage. And as everybody in our party turned where the seats were, I kept walking him to the front. And we get to the front, and I said, okay, look up. I said, can you see her? Because Stevie Nicks was playing. He goes, right there. And I went like this, and I said, right there. And he said, Yeah, I see her. I said, that's Stevie Nicks. You just did your first stage rush, because he said he wasn't going to rush stage. And he was like, oh, you got me. And then the little guy at that was the bouncer was like, you can't be here, ma'am. He ma'amed me. And I was like, oh, little boy, just shush. Because he was like, I don't know, he was probably 18, 19 tops, but he had no idea the magnitude of music he was about to listen to for free. So he had no appreciation for Billy Joel or Stevie Nicks or the history, and yeah, so don't tell me, little boy. I got to see Billy Joel and Elton John in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand. I won those tickets off of the radio. I also got to see the Dixie Chicks, and we've seen Shania Twain, and we've seen Toby Keith. We went and we got tickets to Kenny Chesney, Sarah Evans, and Phil Vassar. I won those tickets, fifth row center stage off the radio. And my daughter was my concert buddy. It was so much fun. She was young at the time, but oh my gosh, she used to go to all the concerts with me when I had her with me, after I grew up. But yeah, I love live music. Oh my gosh, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. And let me tell you, getting dolled up to go see a concert, it is so much fun. And that is the eyes. That is the red eyes. What do you think? I think it came out really good. I should put a bold lip to match because let's do it. Again, I apologize for this video being in two parts. I do not know how to mush them together. And I got interrupted when I was recording. Because that happens when you record on your phone, which is all I have to record on. Oh, I gotta darken up the upper lip a little bit more. This liner, I just got it. It's the Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner from Maybelline. And I don't like it. It's not smooth and creamy. I mean, it's got staying power because of that, but it should be a little bit more smooth. Let's see. Oh, yes. The Exhibitionist. This is CoverGirl Matte in Soloist. I don't know if they make this anymore. I need to get some more. Look at, she's at the end of it, but it's the best color and it lasts and it doesn't transfer. I should say it's the best color for my skin tone. There we go. Boom, baby. Boom shakalaka. That's what I'm talking about. What are you talking about these days? Memory lane? That's where I'm at. Well, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for putting up with my double video nonsense because I suck at this. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys coming here, and I used Gourmand Girls Radioactive, and I used out of this Electro Love. And then the rest of it was Glam Light, the Kiss, Rock and Roll, and Party Every Day. Rock and roll all night. And party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night. Party every day. You remember that song? If you do, you probably need some joint health. You probably have sciatic nerve pain, and you probably need some ibuprofen in your life and some glucosamine for your knees. Thanks, guys. Love you. Just another beauty guru checking out here. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for liking and subscribing, sharing with your friends. I really, really appreciate you. And yeah, let's do this again, shall we? This was fun. Oh my God, look at this look. Can you believe I did a halo eye all by myself? Look at that. Next time, I'll make sure not to get interrupted. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.